Tonight was a very very interesting night for me. Tonight, I decided earlier today. I decided to take my son, spend some time with my son, and not work and go out, and he wanted to learn how to fly my drone. So that's what we did. We went to Rockford Park in Delaware, and everybody knows me as Big Hive, the talk of the town, Mr. D, TV, and CH.com, Mr. Positivity, Mr. 200% Positivity. But today was something that I had to give my son it gave my son a harsh look at reality. It gave me a harsh look at reality. We went to go fly my drone, and we're out there, man. We're about 300 feet in the air. We're just away from everybody. And then what happens is this guy walks over to me, and my battery dying on my drone, so I'm bringing a drone in. He comes over and he's hitting tennis balls, and I'm like, I swear to you, I thought I knew the guy. He looked familiar. He had glasses on. I do a lot of videotaping, a lot of filming for politicians. And I thought it was one of the guys that hosted a party for an individual. So my conversation was more, hey, how you doing? What's going on? As he's, walking to me, as he's hitting tennis balls. Then I started thinking, like, is he trying to hit me? So I'm like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? He's like, hey, the drone got my dogs going crazy. So I said, oh, okay, no problem. I'm bringing it down now, so no thing. So he walks up and he says, do you have a permit to fly? And I said, I have it registered and so on, but I don't need a permit to fly unless I'm in a state park. So, he's walking away. His wife walks up, and his wife is like, do you have a permit to fly? And you can't fly in a public park, and you can't do this, and you can't do that. And I'm like, ma'am, calm down. Look, I totally know how to de-escalate a situation, because I saw where they was coming from. They was just angry. They needed something, and I was the something. And she goes on, and you don't belong here. Go back to your neighborhood, go back to where you're from, and leave this place. And I swear to you, it took every ounce of my being not to jump out of who I am, because this is the fact of the matter. And I had to really, really think about it. So I'll get back to that. So what happens is they go away, and the two white guys that were over there kicking a soccer ball walks up to me and is like, dude, you okay? I don't know these guys. You okay? And actually at this point I started streaming live, so people were seeing my conversation with these guys. And they're like, yo, man, they were totally out of line, man. And, not everybody thinks like that. And they guys are really cool. I give it to them. They're really cool. And they said, I know they're over there calling the police, so we're going to actually sit and wait with you. At the same time, a lot of friends on Facebook were hitting me up and saying, yo, we're on our way. So my Carrie and Joe, trainer, actually came over there as well. So the white guys left. The white guy comes back. He's parked. Now, granted, he was parked way down on the other side. I was flying in this direction. They're in this direction, right? So he parks like 5 cars behind mine, and he walks up to my car, and he's like, "Yo, I'm just concerned." And I'm like, "Excuse me, sir. Is there something I can help you with?" Because at this point, I'm agitated. I'm pissed because we all knew what this was. Everybody knew what this was. This wasn't about flying a drone. This was about this black guy in this neighborhood. And I swear to you, I want to say it wasn't, but everybody knew what it was. And And I'm like, is there something I can help you with? And he was like, I'm just concerned about how you spoke to my wife. And I said, sir, I told your wife to have a good day and that I don't need a license. I don't need permits to fly here. And he said, I don't know what you're doing. We're just keeping our park safe. And I'm like, safe from what? From me? And he's at my van, and my van says 200% positive news 100% of the time. And at that time, Joe Trainer was there and his lovely wife was there. And they were more pissed than me because everybody knew what it was. And he's like, you're out here taking pictures of kids. We don't know what you're doing. And it's like, that's my freaking son. Are you serious? But we knew what it was. I had to tell my son, as a 40-year-old African-American man, your number one job is to come home. That whole incident could have took an ugly turn. And just as I was going home and at the stoplights, I pulled over a little bit. People were asking me on my inbox, just let me know you made it home safe. How crazy is it in a world that we live in that our number one agenda is just to make it home? Of being a black guy, a black woman, just make it home. It's a lot of people that did not make it home. Sandra Bland did not make it home. Mike did not make it home. Trayvon Martin did not make it home. And this could have been a night that Ivan Thomas couldn't have made it home. It is 2016, and we're still fighting bigotry, racism, just people that don't like you because of your freaking religion or what you believe in. There's so much hate. But understand this, my brothers and sisters. Just like it's hate, there's love on the other side. We have to understand that everyone is not like the one that was in the park tonight. We have to understand that love trumps everything. We have to understand that in spite of, we still move with dignity, peace, and love. All right? This is your main man, Big Ive, and how much this bothers me. This is something that I now have to use as fuel to just keep moving, to keep telling the narrative that I was put on this planet to do. Now, love, love, love. That's it. Tomorrow, today, love someone that don't look like you. Love someone that doesn't believe in what you believe spiritually. Love someone that have a cup of coffee with a stranger that comes from the other side of the tracks. Because we live in a world today that's dividing us. These political parties are dividing us. Everything is dividing us. But the only race that matters, not the political race, not the black race, not the white race. The only race that really matters is the human race. And the moment that my white brothers and sisters can cry over things in my neighborhood and I can cry over things in their neighborhood is the moment where we can have a conversation. So let's start having that conversation.